Well, for spring break in 2008, we decided to take a road trip up the coast of California. Now, I forgot my video camera, I forgot my camera, so we had to make a slideshow.
We packed up a lot. And guess what Daddy forgot? He forgot his camera.
But
So
we
we
left.
left on time. And we left to Solvang. And had a good time there. We went to the bakery and bought eclairs.
Chocolate eclair. That was good.
Then we stopped at the old mission Santa Ynez. And we looked at all the stuff.
Yeah, stuff, huh?
And we went to the church. And we took some pictures all around. And then we went to the garden. And it was beautiful out there. And guess what we saw? Statues.
Well, we saw statues and we found a secret burial ground. And the secret burial ground, what did we see?
We saw a graveyard with
Julia
a
B.
rock.
Rock.
A rock, it's not a rock.
Headstone. And back in the car. Short drive to a park where we took a hike.
At Weequay Falls.
The waterfall was
It was peaceful and very nice. We took some pictures and had a great time.
Yeah, we didn't stay long. It was a really peaceful area, but we just took a few photo
It
opportunities.
was a 10-minute hike.
And
Back in the car.
this time to a short drive to Ostrich Land. And what do we do there?
We fed ostriches and emus.
These are some funny looking birds, but they were wild eaters, and it was windy, so as they would peck at that food, it would fly everywhere.
I even got a souvenir.
Yeah, some of that food went in Julia's pocket.
And here's me feeding an ostrich.
Yeah, so we let the kids feed the ostrich, and that's an emu. And then after feeding the birds, well, we packed
Get it back up on the car.
for another ride. This time to a beautiful place called Cambria.
We had a hotel right next to the ocean, and here's a picture of our view of the ocean.
Yeah, it was really nice. So we walked across the street. There's a boardwalk there that runs along the
We
coast.
saw some elephant seal and seal.
We saw
A seal.
otter in the water the first night.
And that soup pup.
And then the next morning it was a little nicer. It wasn't so windy the next morning. But it was really pretty there. So we would have liked to have stayed there longer, but we wanted to keep going up the coast.
So we packed up.
No, we saw some wildlife. A seal in the water there.
And a Cambria squirrel. And then that's a picture of
Said
us.
goodbye.
And then we
Back
headed back
in
on
the
car.
for a drive up the road to San Simeon. San Simeon's a rookery where elephant seals hang out.
And they were
a crowd
and
of
we
some
even
seals.
saw a dead one.
Oh, and that one was stinking. But look at them. They just all lounge in the sun on the beach.
All sleeping.
One or two of them will go out to the water, get some fish,
Like that one. Waggling out.
come back, and sleep. So
There's a picture.
we took a few pictures and then packed up,
And
headed
back
down the
in the
road.
road.
This time,
We went to Monterey Bay Aquarium.
Now we couldn't take as many pictures as we liked
Because there was no flash photography.
Here is
in
us
some
at the
area.
bird.
So we took a few pictures.
We had a lot of fun.
Looked at everything. That's a big aquarium.
And here's me and an egg.
Here's me and an egg.
Wow. So we learned a lot about different sea life
Otters.
along the California coast. We watched the otters get fed. That was a lot of fun as the otters were eating.
And we looked through some holes.
See how scuba divers look when they're diving? Played with barnacles.
Act like we were barnacles.
And then
Then
back
we
in the
back
car for another ride.
We didn't plan this trip. We just went
Francisco.
to San Francisco.
Yeah, we only stayed one night in Monterey, but we
Here
decided to
is
see
San
San Francisco.
Francisco.
Wanted the kids to take a ride on a cable car and see what San Francisco's like. And here we are on the cable car.
With my pup.
Looked warm, but boy, the wind was blowing and it was cold. So we had fun on the cable car. We
We
went
took
and saw
some
the,
few pictures.
the
And
crookedest
then we
street.
saw the
In
Christmas
the whole
tree.
wide world.
Lombard Street.
We
And-
held on to him.
Then we went to Pier 39 and saw some seals at Fisherman's Grotto.
Well, that's at Fisherman's Wharf on Pier 39.
yes.
Then we went to Fisherman's Grotto for lunch.
With my pup.
And Monica bought a little pup seal. That's what she's holding. So we walked around, we had a good time, and then it was time to head home. We stopped halfway at a hotel, and that was our trip. 4 days.
Are we gonna hear us?
Yes.
Yay.